Yo, welcome to the stock market recap where I teach you how to use technical analysis. So let's get directly to the charts. Let's see how the week performed and if we can get any insight for what can happen next week. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. We can have a conversation and give me that like. We have been on fire. Every single read has been accurate, and I continue on reading the market to give you the scoop on where it is going next. Also, check out the courses. I have an online chart pattern course, details how to break down patterns and also how to measure them. And then also have a chart reading course which shows you how to do this with some relative ease. It's very simple, and I'm about to show you again how simple it is. So check this out. Let's go directly to these charts. All right, first and foremost, what we always look at is S&P. S&P closed on the dot, 4,553 cents, and we see the record high. So we have all the levels that we've highlighted along the ride higher, and now we are at 4,500. Now, last week, I was saying the market is likely to move to 4,600, and we got relatively close. We got as high as 4,595, right? So we pretty much hit our 4,600 target, and now we're holding that 4,500. We want 4,500 to continue to hold up. If that level fails, we are very likely to retrace lower to test out what we just hit not that long ago, near that 4,200 area. And do we want that? If we want the market to slide and give us some lower pricing on some good stocks, sure. But I'm looking for the market to hold that line and likely continue to hold that. So target price for next week, I still see is a move to test back to 4,600. We do have a current pattern that is looking to shape up if this does hold, and that would be a bearish reversal if it does play out. So more on that as it develops. That is the S&P. Let's check out the Russell, and we use ticker IWM. IWM closed at 198.38, and we see the record high. So last week, we were looking for IWM to make an attempt to recover, and it did so, right? The target price was between the 200 to 205 area, and then you can see here that we did get up in that area, just didn't close there. That's okay currently, because we are still in some type of recovery right now. What I'm looking for next week is to see that IWM actually makes that close into that area, because that's going to give some strength to move back higher. And if it does, then we're likely to move back into that 210 area. So let's see how this goes next week. Last week we had the spinning top. This week we have somewhat of a hammer. Not really. I'm not going to call it a hammer. We just had a candle. We'll put it that way. It did not close strong, but it also didn't close weak. So we are looking for that to continue. That is IWM. Let's check out now the Dow, and we use $DJI in order to check that out. The Dow closed at 35,089.74 cents, and we see the record high. And we are just basically sleepwalking right now. We are inside of a range that we have played for quite some time. The market is just resting currently. We had a big move lower, digested that, recovered, and now we are just in this zone for the Dow. All we want to see is that that zone maintains. That eventually is going to make the case for a big move, and right now it's not showing which direction it wants to go. That is the Dow, and now let's check out the Nasdaq, and we use ticker NDX. The Nasdaq closed at 14,694.35 cents. Record high we see there. This is also giving just a range bound signal. We are in this range, and we do have a pattern that is looking to set up. And if it does play out, then this one is also looking to move to the downside. There's nothing special about the Nasdaq. This one actually did do an inverted hammer, and this is going to be a potential signal for the market to continue to push higher next week and test out where it recently fell from in this area, around that 15,300 area. So that's what I'm looking to see for the Nasdaq next week. I'm looking for buyers to continue to come back into the market to scoop up the deals from the most recent move lower, taking advantage of that, entering into some positions. I think the market next week will likely resume its path to the upside. So that is it for this week. We have all four indexes really showing no signs of at least moving lower. They are looking to continue to rest. We have the S&P holding at the 4,500 level. We have IWM still hanging around that 200 area. We have Dow, which is in a stall. It's also inside a range, just chilling out. And then the Nasdaq is also starting to show signals of just relaxing. We have two of the indexes that are showing the formation of a bearish downside is bearish, but a bearish continuation, and we are looking to see if that develops. So more on that as the market develops. Check the courses out. They're there to help you out. Hit up the website wincrease.com and check out my homies Marathon Money, and go sign up at Marathon Money Plus. They give you all of the details on stocks that they are looking at, stocks they are picking. So that's it. Make sure you get outside, get that fresh air, man. You need that. Your body needs that. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. That is the number one cause for a lot of people's pains and aches, everything health related, ailments. Drink your water, all right? And we're going to enjoy ourselves this weekend. Spend some time with your family. Make sure you get out there and laugh. Just love. You need more love, all right? Check you later. Peace.